Ian is saying, yes, Armin, please give a brief view on Israel-Palestine. It needs to be a little bit more specific right now. The questions need to be a little bit more specific. But anyways, it's okay. I can start with that. Oh, thank you. Soho is saying audio is great. I can tell you that I'm following everybody's takes on this, and nobody seems to be getting it. I know that comes off as a little bit arrogant, but can you blame me? Like, their commentary on this is so pathetically basic and missing the point of what's happening. People, and so tribal. Oh, Palestine. Oh, I'm on Palestine's side. Oh no, I'm on Israel's side. Oh yeah, Israel is doing everything right, and it's all Hamas. It's all Hezbollah. Oh no, Hamas. It's not. It's basically apartheid. Like, yeah, no, it's everything that Israel is doing is wrong, and Palestinians have they're all right, and there's no right. Like, it's so tribal. It's so, like, here's how bad it is. It's how, it's the opinions, the commentary on this topic is bad when you know what people are going to say based on the political leanings, even if you have never heard them comment on the situation ever before. So you already know what they're going to say because it's so freaking tribal. Nobody gives a crap about being right. Everybody is just seems to be saying what their team is supposed to be saying. You know what I mean? And yeah, nobody gives a crap about Palestinian people or Israeli people. Nobody gives a crap. People are just like, it's just like, hey, my team says this, and I'm signaling that I belong to this side. It's all, that is so stupid. It's so stupid. Anyways, it's not Israel. Okay, I don't know if I say this to you guys, you might not get it, and some of you will get triggered. You guys will get triggered so badly if I say my opinions on this. Let me actually move on a little bit. I'm just going to see what else you guys are saying. Hold on. Should I put you on this screen or put you on this screen? I'll put you on the lower screen right here. All right. Oh my God. All right. I will leave that topic a little bit. No, let me just finish this. Let me finish this, okay? Here's my actual opinion on this, okay? It's not Israel versus Palestine. It's not Hamas and Hezbollah versus Israeli government. It's not, no. Everybody that sees things like this is missing what's happening. I want you guys to open your third eye and look beyond what everybody is telling you, okay? Do it with me right now, okay? Let me ask you a question. What's Israel's greatest enemy? Israel's greatest enemy. Who is Israel's greatest enemy? I want to see if a single one of you is going to get this right. Somebody says, oh, wow, third eye open. Okay. Iran, no. IRGC, Islam. You're saying Hamas. See, okay, you yeah, this is like Islam, Iran, Saudi Arabia. No. One person got it somewhat closely. Somewhat. It's Netanyahu. Netanyahu is Israel's greatest enemy, right? If the Zionist project ever fails, if Israel ever stops being a Jewish state, it's going to be because of Netanyahu. No, it's not going to be because of Hamas. It's not going to be because of Iran. It's not going to be because of Fatah. It's not going to be because of Hezbollah. It's going to be because of Netanyahu. Okay? You have to understand that the way things are working effectively. Yes, random guy, you were kind of right. That's why I said one person. The way things are working right now, Israel and Hamas, no, Netanyahu and Hamas and Iran and Hezbollah are on one side. They're on the same side, and the Palestinian people and the Israeli people are on the other side, being used by these people for their own agenda. I hope some of you understand how much Netanyahu needs Hamas and how much Hamas needs Netanyahu. Especially Netanyahu right now. Netanyahu's entire career, or right now his freedom. Do you guys understand what's happening right now? It's because of because of the politics that is happening in Israel, and Netanyahu trying to save his political career and maybe keep himself out of jail. That's behind what's happening. Do you guys understand that? Do you guys understand that this is a power play for Netanyahu, for him to try to remain in government, using Hamas and using the Palestinian people as a way to put Israeli citizens' lives in danger for his own political career? Oh my God. Do you guys understand what's happening? This is so, like, if you guys understand what's happening, it's way more disgusting than what most people even realize, okay? You know, a lot of people are like, okay, so here's the thing. We could look big picture and we could look small picture. We could look at historically big picture and understand that the right-wing Israeli government as it is right now is not in favor of doing everything they can to save Israeli citizens. The settlement of West Bank is in direct opposition, not only to the human rights of the Palestinians who live there, but also to the safety of Israeli civilians. There is absolutely no reason in the interest of anybody except right-leaning, far-right religious nut jobs in Israel, and in the best interest of Hamas and Iran and Hezbollah. Other than those groups of people, nobody benefits from the Israelis' occupation of the West Bank. Okay? This is why I'm telling you that the right-leaning government in Israel is on purpose putting Israelis at risk for the sake of their own political career. I say this as a self-proclaimed Zionist. I consider myself a Zionist. Okay? I am somebody who defends Israel's existence. Okay? And I say that Israel's existence is in danger overall, big picture, because of settlements in the West Bank. Smaller examples is about just what happened in the last few days. It was an active provocation designed to stir up security concerns for the purpose of Netanyahu's political career. This is William. You don't understand. Okay, here's the thing. William saying, wow, I've heard a hell of a lot of conspiracy theories in my time, but claiming that Hamas and Netanyahu are relying on each other to stay in power is a bit over the top. William, you have no idea. This is as clear as sunshine and a bright sunny day. I have no idea if you want to call it conspiracy theory. I'm not saying that they are working with each other as in like they hate each other. That's why when I said it, when I say they are on the same side, I said practically, technically, not as if like, hey, wink wink, nod nod, we know we're on the same side. Nothing like that. From a practical perspective. And this is very interesting that you say that, because this works everywhere. What you're describing as a conspiracy theory that you can't believe in works everywhere. Everywhere the extremist on one side is using the extremist on the other side to keep its relevancy and stay in power. Where have you been, William? Have you been living in a goddamn rock? Maybe you are so blind to how everything works that you consider this a conspiracy theory that you can't believe in. This is not something that is even unique to Israel. How many times do you see right-leaning people use far lefty people as a way to keep themselves relevant and vice versa? Like, is this really that crazy to you? This has been the case forever. Oh my God. Guys, this was, yeah. Guys, so I'm not going, this is like such a, oh yes, both sides are idiots. No, they're not idiots. Both sides are geniuses. Both sides are extremely, just because they are violating human rights, that doesn't mean they're idiots. You could be bad and smart. No, they're not idiots at all. They're playing the game exactly the way you would have if you if you don't care about human rights and want to stay relevant and want to stay in power. Do you think Hamas's existence would make any sense without people like Netanyahu or without far right-leaning people in power in Israel? Do you not see the desperation behind Netanyahu's last grasp of trying to stay in power as they might go for a fifth election? Where somebody mentioned Modi, I want to highlight that. Where is that? Oh yeah. So I was saying, makes sense like Modi's government did in 2019. Yeah, this works everywhere. Yeah, this is like Pakistan. Like, yeah. Every time you're like, oh, the economy is going down. Oh my God, Pakistan is gonna come and get you. It's gonna get you. Yeah, so exactly. Music guy saying that Netanyahu needs Iran as a threat. You guys don't understand. Netanyahu would be irrelevant. He would not. His political career would not work because he is the national security guy. He is the person you vote for because he makes you believe that he's the one that is keeping you safe from all the boogeymen, the Iran, the Hezbollahs, and the Hamas is gonna come get you. That's how Netanyahu becomes relevant. If there is no threat, Netanyahu is not relevant. Okay? I'm not saying these threats are not real, but Netanyahu needs these threats, and now more than ever. Guys, Netanyahu has allowed for Qatar to fund Hamas. Why would he could easily have stopped that.
Hey guys, if you want to join these streams live, get your comments and questions read by Ali and Armin and the guests, and most importantly, to get full access to the full video versions of all these episodes, become a patron. Link in the description below.